Hey friends, welcome to the GeForce Garrison. It's been about 4 years since my last video, and a lot has changed in my life since then. Nothing I'm going to get into here or probably ever, but I wanted to make a video or a series of videos for this latest pickup that I got. I don't collect anymore, some of you might know that, but I still have been picking up lots here and there and stuff to flip. So this one was pretty cool. Definitely something I thought I'd never find in the wild, and throughout my game collecting. So I hope you enjoy these probably next 4 videos. And let me set this up. This was a Facebook Marketplace deal, and I saw somebody had posted that they're selling like some PSP games, a bunch of different lots of PSP games, like some Game Boy Advance games, and there was like a Sega Saturn system, and like a clone Super Nintendo system. And I messaged him and asked him what he would do for like all his video game stuff that he had, and he got back to me today, and we worked a deal out for $360 for this first box of stuff that I'm going to show you, and then later we'll get into the rest of the stuff. Some of it will be in this video, the rest will be in like probably 3 other videos. I think there's enough content here to warrant that. But let's get started. Like I said, there was a bunch of PSP stuff, a bunch of UMD movies probably nobody even cares about. I'll just quickly go through these. I haven't looked at any of this stuff really, because I kind of wanted it to be a surprise for me and for you guys as well. So we get some probably Snickle Fritz PSP games here. I know the SOCOM stuff isn't worth anything. Hot Shots Golf. Sudoku. So it's Sudoku. I never can say that right. Pinball. Coated Arms. Tiger Woods. More Tiger Woods. Frantics. I'm hoping that some of this stuff is worth something. This one looks to be still sealed, but I think what's here warrants the total price. The con. I've never had a PSP, so I don't know if any of these games are good or what. Another movie. Medieval Resurrection. Ape Escape. Another Hot Shots Golf. Dynasty Warriors. And Twisted Metal. I know this thing isn't worth anything. Looks like another sealed game, Sims 2 Pets. I'm not sure if this is a real seal or not. I don't know how PSP games came. Snickle Fritz Madden. More of these, SOCOM. Actually, what, 3 of these? 4 of these? Oh no, that's the second one. You can tell I watch CGR because of uses Snickle Fritz for the games that aren't worth anything. And I know he tries to say that he doesn't live in magical garage sale land, but I strongly disagree with that, because whenever I go garage sailing, every sale I stop at, they always tell me that people have already asked for garage video games. So I tend not to go to garage sales. No reason wasting my gas, and I just don't have the time. I have like a second job, plus I do eBay as well. So I don't have the time for that. So I do look on Facebook Marketplace every now and then, and so that's kind of how I have to do it around here. There's either way too much competition in my area, or I don't know what it is, but there's no way I could possibly go to like 80 or 100 garage sales like CGR does in one Saturday. There isn't that many garage sales within like a 20-mile radius to begin with. So I kind of have to resort to either I'll ask people who are doing garage sales that post on Facebook Marketplace if they have any video games, or obviously look on the video game category in Facebook, which is what I did today. Here's the Super Nintendo clone console. Probably not worth anything. And let's see, we got a bunch of. Oh yeah, the listing I originally messaged him about also had a bunch of loose Sega Saturn games. Nothing super valuable, I don't think. We'll go with the GBA, some of the GBA games: Crash, Nitro Kart, Activision Anthology, SpongeBob, Brain Games, Texas Hold'em, and Spyro. There's 2 Super Nintendo games, Link to the Past and Tetris 2. DS game Pogo Island. Fishing. More fishing. More card games. More board games. Looks like 2 more Game Boy Advance games. Spirit, I think that's that horse. And then Scorpion King. So we got the Saturn system here. Kind of dirty. Open up, nothing inside. No surprise inside. Looks like it came with the cords and official controller. And looks like extensions for the controller. And then another controller from GameStop. And then we have the games. So these are probably going to be all scratched up. Night Sampler. Daytona USA. Here's the sleeve for Night Sampler. Clockwork Knight. Looks like this one's not too bad. Virtua Fighter 2. The Sega Saturn bootleg sampler. Skeleton Warriors. Hopefully that one is worth something. I didn't get to look that up. Sonic 3D Blast. The Mansion of Hidden Souls. Never heard of that one. And then Area 51. So that was all of the original deal for $360. And before I got done with the deal, I was just about to ask him if he had any other retro video game stuff, like I usually always do. And he, before I got the chance to ask that, he blurted out that he had the Sega system, like the stack of 3. So I assumed that was like the Sega CD, the Genesis, and then the 32X on top. And I was like, well, I got more cash if you're willing to show me. And he's like, oh, it's over in a storage unit just down the road. So he took me over to the storage unit, and he started pulling out boxes. The first box had a very special game in it. Some of you will know it if you're friends with me on Facebook. I already posted the game. So that very first box, I saw what game was inside there, and I knew that how many boxes he pulled out and whatever his price was, I was going to be okay with that, because that very one game would be totally worth it. So if you want to see what game that is, if you're not Facebook friends with me, you'll have to watch probably to the last episode to see which one it is. So let me go. So I got like four almost full boxes of different systems. So I'm going to show you one of the other systems I got, and the total for all of these other 4 systems was another $750. But like I said, the one game that was in that very first box just totally paid for this whole entire lot. So I was very pleased with that, and it's kind of a dream come true. It's almost like when I first started collecting. One of the very first scratch sales I stopped at, I got like a completed box. I think it was a Television 1 and 2. I know there was a Super Nintendo. I think there was an NES, and then like a bunch of complete like mint in box games for each system. I sold a bunch of those games to my my gaming friends, Grimsy 42 being one of them, and then also Machine Games Texas. And you might have seen those videos, but with the prices now, prices are totally different than way back when. That was probably 9 years ago now, close to it. So it's all relative, but it was pretty cool finding all that stuff. That was probably my best find up until now. I think this certainly trumps it. So one of the other systems that I got was also not also, but small enough that I can show you in this video. The other boxes are just too big, too much stuff to try to fit into less videos. So this box is the Dreamcast box. He had all the different systems broken down into separate boxes. He had like a Wii, but with like only 2 crappy games. He had an Intellivision system with a couple, probably 20 games or so, and a 7800 with some games, and I just didn't want to mess with any of that stuff. I probably should have gotten it, but like I said, it's not something I would have kept when I was collecting, so I just kind of passed on it. So this is the Dreamcast box. We'll start with one of these generator discs, and then I guess we'll go to these VMUs. A bunch of these VMUs in box, and I know these are not. Looks like these are all the blue one, so there's 5 in total. These are not rare at all. I've seen these around. I guess Sega just made a shit ton of these VMUs, and we all know what happened with the Dreamcast. It kind of fizzled out before it really got its fair share. So, but that's still cool to find out. Looks like there's another one here. Still cool to see. And we got the system. No game inside. Looks like we got like 3 regular controllers. A couple of regular VMUs in here. This one looks like it's brand new, never been used. More extension for the controllers. Cords are here. It looks like there's 4 more or 2 more extension cords. Looks like another pretty much brand new in the bag controller. Very cool to see. Another regular VMU in box. And then we have the games. So Tomb Raider, Last Revelation, Royal Rumble. I actually just picked this up in a different Dreamcast lot. Just loose disc. It was a $500 kind of deal, a bunch of systems, a bunch of games, and it turned out okay in the end. A lot of the systems didn't work, but whatever. Like I said, it turned out okay in the end. We have Toy Commander. As long as I get my money back that I invested into it, and then make some profit, and then I also trade in stuff and get games that I want to get for like the PS4, and I'm thinking of getting a Switch soon. So 18-wheeler. That's nice that these are actually, you know, complete. Speed Devils, actually got that in that other lot as well, loose disc. The Sega Smash Pack. These are all got some fingerprints, and then Sonic Adventure also got this loose in that other lot. So like I said, basically all of this stuff is gravy. If I sell that one game, it pays for the whole lot, and all of this is just gravy. So super stoked that I got that, and thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more.